Hey, Science Seekers, this is Mr. Pfeiffer. I am here with Emmett, and we are actually highlighting our Google Science projects for this year in our magnet class. Emmett is one of 6 finalists. We are proud of every single one of these kids for what they've done and how they made the world better with science. Emmett is going to tell you all about his project right now.
Hello, everybody. Thank you for your time. I appreciate everyone for considering my project as a top 6 finalist. It is with great pleasure that I share with you my entry for this year's Google Science Fair. Viewing the title of my project, the premise of it is how I designed and coded a web application to analyze medical information about a user via survey format and prescribe them with a recommended daily hydration intake. In addition to this, I coded a function that asks the user their contact information and can then send them text notifications to their phone by the hour, which serves as a reminder to drink the proper amount of water. I will perform a demonstration of this application later on. Touching on the research section of my project, I researched many topics in order to prepare enough background information to execute my experiment. In total, I researched the properties of water, its importance to many bodily functions, the effect of dehydration on the human body, the detrimental effects of dementia, and why older people with dementia tend to be more dehydrated on average. In addition, I researched the basic fundamentals of Python, a coding language which I was going to code my application in. These concepts were vital to my understanding of my experiment and interpreting the results of it. Based on the research I had completed, I wondered if I could design and model an application that analyzes users' daily recommended intake based on medical information about them and notifies them by the hour, offering them reminders for them to drink water. I wondered this as I had never coded a Python program before, let alone coded anything before. In addition, I wondered what effect the app would have on people who used it and whether they would drink more water. I hypothesized that yes, I would be able to code it based off of my extensive research, and also hypothesized that the app would indeed help users drink more water. For my actual procedure, I had to take everything I learned about Python and apply it to building the app. I used an extension called Jupyter Notebook to write the back end of my app. After I had written all my code, I went back and debugged all the errors that I had made when writing the script. I then took all the code I had written and opened Anvil, a front-end framework that accepted only Python to build a web application. I edited the code that I wrote in my Jupyter Notebook so that it fit Anvil standards. I then made the finishing touches on the user interface, and the finished product looked like this. Now that I had finished the procedure for creating my app, I then had to test it on individuals to see whether it had impacted their water intake. I had 5 participants record how much water they drank for 2 days and send me the results. Then I had participants use the app, which gave them reminders to their phone to drink water and have a set goal intake for the end of the day. They did this for 2 days, and after I had collected all the necessary data, I could finally analyze it. When analyzing my data, I noticed that all participants in the study drank more water when using the app than while they didn't, on average. 2 people met their daily drinking goal, participant 3 and participant 5, while 3 didn't, participant 1, participant 2, and participant 4. Looking at the data, we can see that although the average water intake before using the app was significantly lower than the recommended daily intake via the app, we can see that everybody made growth in comparison to what they did without using the app. In conclusion, my primary question was correct, and I did achieve my goal of designing and coding an app that allowed users to drink more water. My secondary questions were also partially correct, as the app allowed all 5 users to drink more water with it than without it. However, 2 out of the 5 participants met their daily drinking goal. There were multiple mishaps that happened while testing, as users needed a bit of guidance to navigate the app. In addition, if I were to expand upon this project, I would make it as a more interactive app, so people feel more dedicated to drinking more water. Now we can get into the demonstration of the app. So I included it on my website so anybody can go check it out. It looks like this. So you can type in your weight. I'll use me as an example, then click the checkbox to register the data. We can do this over and over again, answer all the questions, check the boxes to record the data, click submit, and it gives the result. The amount of water I should be drinking daily is about 50.5 ounces, or about 3 ounces every hour on average. In addition, this is the survey format that includes the contact information. If I were to enter in my own contact information, it would look like this. And as you can see, it gave me a text reminder to my phone, and it would do this every hour to remind people to drink water. Overall, I'm very pleased with the results of my experiment. My app, Bottle, could be a potential solution to the dehydration crisis in America. As Bottle is a free app, anybody can use it to drink more water, and from elderly people who are the age group who are most dehydrated to average consumers who are also dehydrated. This connects to the UN Global Goal 3 of good health and well-being, as it poses a solution to a major medical issue globally. I hope that my app can be used to better the world, one glass of water at a time. Thank you.